Rage and 6 damage is probably what I want from that, which would take 2, which is all of what we've got. I'm doing okay with the volatile cards. Though I think we could probably benefit more from like the delay rage. I don't know how important that is to me right now. The draw and discharge I would like, though again I'm not totally convinced on my overcharge game. And that would require me to be hitting a lot more fervor points. Yeah, I think we're at least doing this, and then if I hit a third one, we could swap this out, maybe. But to hit a third one, I would basically have to change my routing to miss these. That's not entirely true. Also, I am hitting 3 on this round, no matter what. I just can't math. I think we're probably doing this and skipping the elite, even though that makes me cry. But like getting a rare off of this soul collector is very nice. And if I don't visit the Ravens, if I don't take the Ravens gift, we'll have 1 void. If I don't visit the shrine, so if I visit the shrine later, I could get down to 0. Anyways, it's depending on how I route, we're ending up somewhere between 0 to 2 voids. Because I could also like remove 1 here. I could also just not take the Raven's gift. We all know me, and I'm probably taking the Raven's gift at least for the souls, if nothing else. Anyways, Ice Wall's going in. I sadly don't have nearly as many upgrade points as I would like, but hey. Yeah, I don't even know. That's what we're doing for now, I guess. Oh, these guys suck. They don't have nearly as much anything as I fear. God, they're doing a lot of damage next turn, though. I'm gonna play that just for the 5 delay block, I guess. Unfortunately, we didn't hit Zeal 10. Which meant that I didn't get the draw and discard and the 1 energy, which does hurt. So I definitely have enough block no matter what. And I get a little bit of delay block going to the next turn. Which is cute. And just absolutely blow up some of these guys. Which I don't really want to kill them, though, again, maybe I should. Ideally, we just get an AoE card. Which I didn't, unsurprisingly. I had dreams. I had hopes. Well... Yeah, honestly, this should work. Because then he's just gonna kill himself. And I get some block from purging that, and I get the rest of the block from purging that. Also, I could have given myself a rage before I did some of that, which would have made it easier. Messed up the ordering. Didn't matter. I still had it. It was all fine. Ended up working out surprisingly nicely. I am just going to take the Essence, which was really not what I was expecting to take there. And I could have used this rollover a long time ago. I probably should have used that heal potion. Don't know why I didn't use the heal potion, other than I'm a greedy sort. Okay, so let's do that. So then we have overcharge, so we actually get the benefit from the discharge things. Unfortunately, your ability sucks because it limits how much block I can get from any single source. Oh, but no matter what I sift now, or whatever I purge next is going to get me block, so that's nice. And then just so much threat next turn. I think I'm just gonna hold on to the ice wall, which I don't really want to. It is a get out of jail free situation. Okay, and then we get just a ton of rage from that because we're at the appropriate zeal amounts. And then we galvanize for a bunch, and then we explode you. Yeah, that worked out decently. This deck is working out pretty nicely. We are actually getting decent benefit from the shock for once, which is usually not the case. I do kind of want to take this. I do think, though, that just energy and draw and discard is just better for me, especially when I am still generating so many temporary cards. Yeah, we're just gonna do the damage and move into the rage and damage. It's not like insane, but I think it's okay. Now, there are a lot of appealing upgrades, especially because I've just not been upgrading things. Another contraposition upgrade is maybe, obviously it's not in my deck right now, but that could change. The issue challenge gets a lot better with the upgrade. The ice wall going from 5 to 8 is pretty nice. This going from just zeal to zeal and block is nice. It's not like insane, because it's gonna get me usually somewhere between like 2 to 4 block, but that still is something. I think we're doing the Surefoot. Yeah, it gets a lot better once it has rebound. It's still not like insane, but it is better. Do I want a grounded? Kind of. So I've still got that greenstone. I could just put it on there, and it does decent value for me all the time. I think I will use that, actually. which then means that that's what I'm upgrading, which wasn't really my intention, but here we are. Each time an enemy dies, overcharge and block, or if you apply slow to an enemy, apply weak and vulnerable as well. First time an enemy reinforcement spawns, apply slow to it. Let's just take the upgrade point. Lame as that sounds. I'm just gonna make this stronger. So then it's doing 24 damage at 1 cost, basically, always. I suppose I could have waited to see what we're getting from the elite fight first. But hey. Alright, well, let's do this, I guess. And it's the Beast of Malice. Scutum of Faith is not bad for me. Yeah, that's probably what we're taking. I should probably use the heal potion now. I kind of wanted to wait, but I do think just getting my health up is, you know, the correct thing. Scutum of Faith, not insane for me, but it's more free block, and I don't hate free block. I do not need 2 feedbacks. Does a little bit of damage, and it counts as a block card. So, you know, I'll do it. And I guess I'm going to do that, which gets me delay rage and delay block. And then we're already taken care of. Had I thought about it, would have used the ice wall, but I thought I might save that till next turn. Sadly, I'm 1 off from hitting Zeal 10. Well, I'll save the ice wall for next turn. I did mess up that turn, unfortunately. I immediately hit Zeal 10 because of that, which is cute. And then this does 126 damage because I have 150% Zeal or Rage, and then this hits twice and procs the shock. He does get a lot stronger because of that, but so be it. I mean, unfortunately, I don't hit even Zeal 5, so I don't generate a new card. I could have had I done that differently. Okay, and then no matter what, the Galvanize just takes care of it. There we go. I took a little bit of damage, but overall, not a bad fight for us. We're doing pretty okay. Shock, 13 or more rage. Otherwise, apply 9 shock on a 3-turn cooldown. Next card you play will cost 0. Or your next Zeal power will trigger 2 extra times. I'm still a little sad that we don't have the dedication, I want to call it. The thing that makes our Zeal 3 trigger multiple times. Not that I have, like, the most insane Zeal 3 trigger at the moment, but I still like it. I don't know if I care about any of these. I feel like maybe Blow of Fuse is better than this. I don't really need the Press On. Like, I do get the minus cost from it sometimes, which is nice. But, like, I'm doing fine on generating Zeal. I'm generally doing pretty okay on energy now. I could do this. I don't think I really care. It's kind of cute, though. Maybe I want that. Because, like, I could use it on this, for instance, to generate Rage 75% and Zeal... and deal 18 damage. You know what? Let's try it. It is kind of cute with what I'm doing. Is it necessary? Probably not. Start of each turn, discharge, gain energy. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't need another devotion, but I might take it. The redstone's gonna go in the Surefoot, I think. Rollover's gonna go in instead of a Rising Pitch. The Rising Pitch is fine, it's just not, like, amazing for me. I sifted those out. Alright, well, you're rare. Did some damage, set up a tiny bit of delay block, nothing crazy. Alright, we're at Zeal 10 already because I make that cost 1 extra and then things happen. Then we give them some shock, get a bunch of overcharge. We got our burning lower, though they're just going to give us a bunch more burning. And here we are. Was that necessary? Probably not. So that makes you vulnerable. And then we don't kill you, but we did a lot of damage. We're doing decent work. We get a bunch of extra energy, like, all the time. We're just gonna do that to get up to high Zeal. I do really love just getting massive Zeal for purging our first card each turn. I'm gonna do this just for the rage. And then you almost die. Alright. Well, we have a bunch of delay block. And they're still hurting us quite a bit because they're assholes, but, you know, we try. Alright, and that just explodes that guy already. Okay, we have more than enough extra block there. And then we just blow him up as well. Seems good. I don't know that we're ever actually triggering Favor of Cancer. which would not surprise me if I haven't triggered it a single time, or if I did trigger it when I had like no attack cards in my discard. Either way, it's fine. And now this is better because it's the same power, but also gives us rage. I don't even know what to upgrade here. You know what? Let's go all out. Let's use another devotion. I don't have a second Blackstone for it, though. And then I do have a decent amount of cash because I took the essence earlier. Start of each turn applies shock to enemies. It's kind of cute. Time to maim is absolutely worthless for us. Aggressive attack is not bad, honestly. The Quake is also sort of okay because it's another thing that hits twice and it can do damage to all enemies. And we're essentially always going to be at Zeal 5. I think we're taking the aggressive attack, though. It's expensive, sure, but it does vulnerable. It technically vulnerables too, since I bought the upgraded one, which was probably not worth it. But anyways, the vulnerable 2 doesn't really matter because I have adaptation modifier on. So vulnerable will tick down an extra point at the end of at the beginning of the turn, whatever. Point is, vulnerable 2 is the same as vulnerable 1 right now. And like one of these might have been nice. I definitely don't have enough to afford it now. Technically, I can buy that for 100, which like maybe. Because, like, there's also the Disheveled Salesman, but, like, I also am not going to have enough for the artifacts there, which was the consideration in buying the aggressive attack. And also probably would have been worth not spending on Favor of Cancer earlier. Anyways, I think we still just buy this for 100 because we can afford it. And it's fine. Yeah. It's not crazy, but if things go terribly, we, you know, have a bit more HP. Tiny Ziggurat. For some reason, I keep thinking this is Enlightened exclusive, and it's definitely not. Also, something about it just being called Tiny Ziggurat just tickles me. Like, I don't know why, but something about our character just carrying around this, like, tiny model of a ziggurat. It just, something about that just does it for me. Anyways, we have 29. Silver Gauntlets is cool. If I had enough that I could get both of those, that would be really nice, because it would mean that I would both be getting free block every turn, and I would get to draw one with this every turn. Sadly, do not have enough. Not even by a decent margin. When you lose health, deal damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shock across all enemies. Not terribly helpful for me right now. I don't know if I want the Tiny Ziggurat or if I want the random rare. This is legitimately pretty good for me. It's just a lot of free block, especially because it also triggers the hand mirror. Like, it just is good. And I feel like I should take it because it just guarantees that I'm never taking damage. Or at least helps guarantee that I'm never taking damage. It's just not that exciting, and I kind of want to take something else. Although we could get, like, Monkey Paw, and I hate Monkey Paw. At least with a deck like this. And that would feel bad. I think we're probably just taking that, even though it makes me a little sad. Like, it's good. And I think we're taking the common. We could also just take the Yellowstone, but we'll take the common, see what we get. It's leftovers. A bunch of delay block on turn 2. Okay. And then we can either go up to get rid of the voids, or we can get the conduit. I'm just gonna get rid of the voids, I guess. What's my second potion? Exploding bottle. I'm honestly gonna slot that in. Okay, look at us go. Oh, I actually should have kept the healing thing. That would have been nice. And then we are up to 22 delay block, which is fine. And then we get another 10. So even though they're threatening me for a fair bit, it doesn't come close to harming me. Not like the most insane turn, but it does decent work for us. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. And I'm well aware that I gave up my block card to do that. That's fine. Because I then get the free block from triggering the Watcher, which is not quite enough, but it is a fair bit. Oh, you are just gonna kill him.